How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we've got another episode of Jessica Jones to watch. With episode number 7, I Want Your Cray Cray. So, ooh, the last episode was really, really interesting. Especially with the reveal of Jessica's mother, of course. It wasn't just a coinky-dink that she had power similar to Jessica. It's because she was her mother who survived the incident. And I'm wondering, I did have a little thought about this, because of course it's been a couple of days since I've watched episode 6 with everything else that I've got going on. But, you know, who are the Ashes then? Because I'm sure there were 3 boxes, like, was one of them, I don't know, mixed with someone else's Ashes. I'm guessing if IGH did operate on Jessica's mother after the incident, IGH is supposed to be off the grid anyways, and I'm assuming away from the public eye, so they can just assume, okay, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Plant that kind of fake body there or something like that to convince everything that she passed away, whilst IGH are performing the real works to Jessica's mum. So I don't know, it's probably something like that, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yes, I'm really, really excited to see how things, you know, go now with Jessica's mother's being alive. Like, I'm wondering, like, if there's going to be some kind of redemption thing or something like that. Like, Jessica's going to try and pull her away from being crazy or whatever. Because whereas I'm more leaning to the fact that she won't be swayed or something. I'm also, you know, keeping on the grass because I think that the first half of Jessica Jones season 2, it hasn't really presented the amount of villainy that Kilgrave gave in season 1. So I'm more clutching onto that. Like, I don't know. I don't think she'll be swayed, but you know, I don't think they've developed her as I mean, no one can be like, not everyone has to be as sinister as Kilgrave, but I don't know. I feel like there has been. I guess that's because we've also seen little of Jessica's mum as well, but I don't know. There just hasn't really been that much villain development in Jessica's mother thus far, but we're probably going to get that in the next episodes now that the cat's out the bag, so we'll just have to wait and see. Sometimes we can just be patient. Yeah. So yes, episode number 7. Let's just dive onto this because I'm really, really intrigued to see what all the fallout, everything going on, has to offer, like how Jessica's going to handle this, because we got that. It was basically set up to be a bombshell ending, so over to you, Jessica. Let's go.
Bonding opportunity.
Is this the incident?
In a split second, I lost everyone.
Is this her perspective? Oh, is that Jessica?
I lost myself.
Like, has she seen Jessica's? Because she was basically dead on the operating table, wasn't she? So, oh. Play the man who sold the world. I don't know. I'm just getting that MGS 5. I'm guessing that's why she looks different to what she did in the Flash.
You're all right. Even standing here is a miracle.
And it all goes back because the back of her.
Alisa.
Alisa.
No. Stop. That's Jessica.
Oh shit! Oh, and that's why she feared the meat. Okay, that's Jessica. That was. Oh yeah, and she was trying to get. Oh no.
I can fix it.
This is tragic.
Rearranging DNA?
Yeah, right on. The cells
Right
develop a healthy new biological structure. It's revolutionary, and you're a part of it.
And she's embracing IGH for
My
fixing her
cells were
life.
different, then I would be different.
It's called regeneration. It's a Doctor Who. Oh, very little. I don't know. It's just that. It's just that concept, isn't it? I mean, I feel so bad for. Oh God. Oh God. This is when Trish was still a big thing. I feel so bad for Liza. And IGH, it seems like they're doing some good things, but they're going about the wrong way.
Not my type of music. You having fun?
I'm having bourbon.
Ignore her.
Hello. Hey.
Trish, come on.
Oh,
You don't
she's
need
doing
any more of
drink.
that
Come
shit.
on, no.
And don't call me when you OD and need a hospital.
It's great to see how these two have always been great at each other. But to be fair, Trish does seem to be a bit of a handful. Especially with who she's hanging around with, what she does.
Hey,
Yeah.
buy your drink?
It is! Jessica's traditional jacket. Oh, Sterling. Okay, I really like you for birthing Jessica. And they're playing the Jessica Jones theme as well. Makes it even more special. I think you suited Jessica. Don't know about you, but I think that's a keeper for a long time.
And I'm not just talking out of my ass.
Club Alias. Catchy.
I'm opening up a spot in the East Village.
Alias
2 bars,
invested.
table service.
Yeah, he's a
great
goner.
music, like-
Slammed in nursing school.
Inez, wait.
There we go. Oh shit, that's the start. That's how she got thrown back to Inez's shit. Oh shh.
Betsy Walker's family, they adopted her.
Oh, it all goes back to her discussion. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. And that's how she went all shit. That's how it happened. I had a feeling this was going to be the Oh, damn.
Back off,
Don't
Wyatt.
trip, man. I'm serious. We're close.
Yeah, but you're not.
This
close
guy
enough.
seems like a dick. Oh, come
Shut
on.
up, bitch.
Snap his neck. And then again, that would be... Oh, okay, that's even better. Just eat shit.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, don't snap a neck. Don't be like your mother.
Bitch.
Yeah. Go. Let's go. Go.
And that's her being nice as well, so...
You're my only family now. I gotta protect that.
Something's gonna happen, isn't it? Something's gonna happen. Oh boy. That was cool though, wasn't it? I'm really loving this flashback episode. It's really, really neat.
Dorothy Walker?
Uh-oh.
Who's it?
She's got the gifts, but she's helping out as well. This is an awesome stuff. That was an awesome bit of heroism, just helping out kids in need.
I almost strangled myself when the strap got caught in the doorknob.
Oh man, this is it. Oh, mother helping daughter, but she doesn't even. Oh.
I owe you a drink.
I'd like that. I'll be at the bar.
Oh man, this is so eerie and so beautifully done. I just love this. It's so fun.
Alright, I'm just... No.
Oh no, not these knobs again.
I get a quarter of whatever you collect.
Sterling, don't be offloading her to these. Oh no, you idiot.
Hey. Do you know
Come on,
what's Sterling?
Sterling. I was beginning to like him, but he's being pressured by these losers to give her to them. Oh. You son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You lost, lady?
Oh, and she's gonna be like, don't you...
Just walk away.
What
Oh,
are you talking
a
about?
mother's protection.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, shit. And now she's just killed her. Oh my god.
Oh god.
She's killed her only family. Oh no.
Somebody help!
Damn. I mean, what he did was dodgy, but I don't think he deserved that. And I think Kristen's like, oh damn, Kristen, don't do. Kristen's performance is just insane.
Bitch.
Dick. Oh, God.
Call me a bitch again.
Do it.
Compare me to a dog.
Get your face smashed in a mirror.
And collar. Say it.
Come on, Jessica. Sort your shit out.
Bitch.
One more time. You're gonna get lucky.
Redefine the word, dickhead.
You know what? Some of these reasons is just why I just love Jessica. She'll just sort this shit out, and it's beautiful to see.
Because I'm an addict.
You're admitting, yeah.
After my tour,
You won't survive the tour.
a lot of people are depending on me.
You need help.
And
Well, you're in no
Jessica
shape to get it.
doesn't want another tragedy. She's already just recently suffered that. Well, Trish will survive, of course. Time paradox,
Your
but
mom is.
from this point of view, she doesn't need
You're better off
her.
with her right now, okay?
She doesn't
At least
need her
she'll
to
take you
suffer
back to
this.
rehab.
I'm not leaving you alone.
Kristen Ritter's performance is. It all goes back to episode 1, doesn't it? Like, her performance is just stellar. Especially for this episode. But I think I'm just blown away with how they've just written this episode. I'm just done. Yeah, he's like, nope, not today, Satan.
I'll make you well enough to see Jessica again.
I was a botched experiment.
Yep, and she felt like
That
a
didn't
monster.
matter because I stopped living in the real world.
They've just been amazing.
No.
Oh, no! Oh, shit, you were a monster. Oh, man. I need to date. Oh, no. Jesus Christ, this episode. You know when you've got a feeling that a certain episode is just the best, like you could just feel it? Lo and behold. I don't know what it is. Like, whenever someone does a backstory, I think it just has that candidacy to be one of the best episodes of a certain show. I mean, you look back at Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Melinda, there's a lot of episodes out there, that has flashbacks episodes, and they tend to go all out. Like, the quality just, reeks so much of greatness, and this episode's certainly no exception. I mean, not just with Kristen's performance, especially when she found Sterling's body on the floor, but the way they constructed it, like, why has Jessica's mum, like, Alisa, why has Alisa we've got to know her name, of course, in this one, but first, why she looks different to what she does in the flashbacks, of course, because the meathead person who attacked Jessica, yeah, it was her mother. It was her mother. The nightmares we saw a couple of episodes back was a live depiction. It wasn't just some crazy nightmare. It was memories of what happened to her past, and it was a genius kind of hint to, I guess, a little bit of a hint maybe, because of course at the time we didn't know that was her mother, but it turns out it was a depiction of what happened to her when she was younger. So I thought that was really, really neatly done. But yeah, why she looks different, of course, with the whole, like, her being burnt. She's got, I guess, a new face, of course, after that incident. and why she has to stay away from Jessica because of, like, you even saw in the present day, she wants her to forgive her, and she's still feeling the effects of what she did to be wrong. Like, she's still feeling remorseful. So I really, really applaud that, because it was just really, really well done on, you know, how they wrote, oh, she was there. She could have had the opportunity to comfort Jessica, but she's still, like, reeling in the remorse. I think, like, her rage, the side effects of IGH's illegal experimentations had got the best of her when she bashed Sterling's brains literally into the wall. And yeah, it was just really, really great. I mean, especially what happened after, you know, just like I said, Kristen Ritter's performance was absolutely brilliant. I just loved it. Especially when, you know, she was on the rooftop with Trish as well, like being that caring soul. It was like a completely new take on Jessica as well. For some reason, I felt there was a new layer we found out about Jessica in that episode, but it was an incredibly written story on Jessica's past, and not just that, but Trish's past as well. I mean, like a lot of things in season 2 is paying homage to the past of Jessica, like her mother, you know, coming back, of course. Now that Eliza's told about the flashbacks, about how she was there, it seems, because of course she's basically saying, "Can you forgive me for what she did to Sterling?" Because that was the catalyst to why she had to stay away. She saw Jessica bawl her eyes out, and she was like, "What the hell did I do?" And then she went back to Dr. Carl, to everyone, despite them, you know, freaking out because the monster who killed our people has returned. Yeah, she basically said, "I can't do this, and unless there's a way to stop me from snapping and all that, then I can't, you know, comfort Jessica." Especially when you've got that, you know, thought, what if one of these, like, episodes happens, and I suddenly accidentally kill Jessica? And yeah, that's going to be even worse. It hurts her seeing, like, an innocent person. Like, yes, he did do shoddy things by trying to, you know, sell off Jessica to these douchebags, but I mean, murder was a bit of a stretch to go, like, for anyone, unless you're a completely emotionless creature, void from feeling and that. She even felt that, like, she hurt Jessica by killing the only family she had, to put it in her words. And well, she didn't know that, but she hurt Jessica, and, you know, if you hurt your own daughter, that's going to, you know, be a burden. This is your own flesh and blood, and you just hurt her. So, what I'm loving about Alisa, I mean, we haven't gotten to know much about her. We've only seen brief teasers of her. Like, we saw a bit of her through episode 3, because we saw a bit of her in episode 2 when she killed Simpson. That confrontation in episode 3, and then we saw little bits of her, how she's adjusting to life, especially with the piano scene where like distractions made her snap and she accidentally destroyed the piano. Well, yeah, she did accidentally destroy it. Like, she wouldn't do that in a calm situation, but this gave, like I was saying, this gave a lot of material behind Alisa and how much you feel so bad for her. Yes, and that's it. I think I said it at the beginning of my reaction, actually. They haven't really been, you know, driving the villainous force, I feel. But this is the reason why, because she is, you know, this, I don't know, ticking time bomb inside of her. She will snap, but deep down, she's only trying to do good. Like, she's wanting a normal life. She doesn't want to do this, but her anger leaks out, and, you know, at the end of the day, you do feel so bad for her, because she was wondering, you know, where's Jessica at, and of course she was not in the best of, like, emotions when she was told everything about her Jessica's brother and father. about the IGH stuff. Like, everything was just like, I don't know, that uncertainty for Alisa. She felt uncertainty. And when she snaps, it's like this persona takes over her. That's why we haven't seen much of her, because she's not really a villain like Kilgrave. She's just got this, she's a dangerous creature. Like, I think there's a like difference between being a villain and being dangerous. Being a villain in Kilgrave's case, because he's doing this willingly. He, like, whenever he gets inside people's heads, he's doing this out of his own free will. Whenever he gives the command to kill someone, he's doing this out of his own free spirit. But it seems like there's this, like, monster getting into Alisa's head and, you know, consuming her kind of thing. And whenever something, you know, nerving happens, I guess, like seeing Sterling try to offload Jessica onto those people, or the baby crying, for example, the monster takes over her. So, and because you even see she's got that kind of remorse, but it doesn't excuse what she, like, some of the stuff she's done, especially, you know, snapping Luann's head, like the other way, like we saw in this episode, because that was described by Inez, of course, and we finally got this. It doesn't excuse some of the stuff she's done, but it's the monster coming inside of her, taking advantage of her kind of thing. You get what I mean? Like, there's that willing force of Kilgrave, and there's this kind of monster taking over her mind, and it's like IGH has screwed her up. So yeah, it's just really, really great how they've developed, like, Inez in this one, Alisa in this one episode. And I think it's funny, actually. Alisa and Alias, of course, they're anagrams. So that's really, really interesting, of course. But yeah, they've developed Alisa a lot in this episode with, you know, what she did, her emotions. You know, she's one of those trauma, and it's another case of Marvel developing, you know, villains with a bit of sympathy. I know it's an ongoing thing, it seems, at times, but, you know, it's better than your cliched, I will rule the world because I want to kind of villain. Like, if they've got a story behind why they become the villain, I think that's great, and that's what Marvel do. Like, that's one of the best things Marvel do. They create villains who are affected by something. It could be Zemo in Civil War, where, you know, he broke up the Avengers because of what the Avengers did to him. It could be Kingpin, who, you know, his father, you know, kind of got inside of him and pressured him and made him, basically. His abusive father, you know, got the better of him. There's all these stories, and Marvel do them really, really great. But I'm probably ranting on a long time. But no, one of the great things about this episode was the development of Alisa, about why, like, it's perfect that I said, you know, there's not much villain build to Alisa, because we find out in this episode that she's not one of your cut out crazy villains and all that jazz. She has remorse. She does, like, the monster's taking over her, but she does have sympathy. She does, and it'll be, I think, with Jessica rejecting her apology kind of thing, it's going to unlock more of the monster, especially with the attack. So she's going to become more monstrous because she's not finding peace with Jessica, which is what she wants. And Jessica's not, like, because Jessica's not buying into that. It's like, nah. So the monster's probably going to come out. But yeah, one of the best episodes of Jessica Jones, definitely. And I just loved it. So it was brilliant. It was brilliant. The performances were excellent. The story going back into Trish's history of drugs was pretty neat, even if the song wasn't that great. But no, it was just really, really good stuff, and I'm intrigued to see where the future goes now. Like I said, the monster's going to come out a bit more now that Jessica's launched the attack, and is not welcoming her with open arms. Like Jessica despises her, and that's going to be uncomfortable for Alisa. So, interesting times ahead of us. But I bloody love this episode so much. Like I said, one of the best of Jessica Jones entirely. I mean, it's definitely the best of season 2 thus far. But so far, I think it's definitely in top 3 material for Jessica Jones entirely. But it was an awesome episode. Great bit of, backstory into Jessica's past, into Alisa and how she transformed from one person to another. It was amazing, and I just bloody loved it. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!